at CVS. First time in a while. Let's see what we can find, if anything. Any treasure hunts? I think so. I do have these here. What's this one? Ooh, Scat Pack. It's a little pricey, but I do have a coupon. Let's see what else we can find here. Oh, we got a few Hot Wheels at a different aisle. Got some here. Look at this one too. All right, here are those 4 cars that I was able to get from CVS. I hadn't been to that particular CVS location for a little while because they just didn't have really that much in terms of just model cars that they had in their stock. And that was definitely true when I looked in the front part of the store where the 1/24th scale models and the pullback cars were. They really didn't have that much there. And the Hot Wheels they actually had in 2 different sections, as you saw in the video. But I was able to get these 2 cars from that display, that box display sort of thing that they had up on the shelf. And then I was able to find the pullback speeders in that second. They have like several toy aisles. It's a little bit weird. Like they have 2 in the front. Usually one of the 2 in the front's like seasonal related stuff / seasonal related toys. And then they have a second toy aisle in the front, and they have a third toy aisle like near the back by like stationery. I have no idea, but I thought these pullback speeders were pretty much just like a one and done thing. I did a video a little while back where I bought 3 of them from a different CVS, and I didn't really see them again until this past trip to that other CVS location. So I was definitely happy to find these. I wasn't aware of these 2 particular models. I'm guessing it's a different series. Yeah, like I saw what other models were in this particular series. I knew about the GMC Hummer EV though. So I'm guessing that these all have been out. I just haven't found them. So, but a couple others on here I would like to find at some point. But these I thought were both quite cool. And they are about 1/43rd-ish scale, I want to say. So I'll open up the 2, I guess, just regular Hot Wheels mainline cars first. Up first we have the Honda Civic Si from the Hot Wheels J Imports series. I already have this in a couple different colors, but I used to drive a 99 Civic sedan. And of course, this is from that same generation of Civic, which was the 6th gen Civic. So I always collect anything related to the 6th gen Civic, and that includes the various Hot Wheels releases of the Civic Coupe that you see here. But this looks really nice in that white with the red interior and the black hood. Gotta love the card art as well. So we'll see how this one looks. Very nice. Hot Wheels originally released this casting around 2000 or 2001, and it definitely was not as detailed back then. And then Hot Wheels re-released this around 2018 or so. I believe the first release was actually the orange version that I have from the Walmart Honda series, but this pearl white version looks really nice. I especially love the detail with the headlights and also the taillights and the different badging and whatnot. Very cool. It does look very cool with the red interior too. Oh, it's actually a textured hood too, almost like carbon fiber or something. Not really sure, but love this casting. Love the real life car. So I was definitely glad that I found that. I actually wasn't aware of this recolor for that casting. BMW M3 Wagon is the second car that I found there at that CVS. I have actually been looking for this particular casting from the HW Modified series, and it was new for 2024. Has this nice racing livery on there, and of course, once again, the card artwork looks very cool. let's see, born 1982. I guess it's based off a 1982 model. What did this one say? Oh, it doesn't say. But this is based off a 2000 Civic. I know that for sure. So we'll get this M3 wagon out. Here we go. Really nice. I love the wheels too, paired up with the blue paint along with the racing decos that are on there. Very nice. You have the molded in headlights in the front there. BMW badge on the hood. And there is a molded in, it looks like lump, I guess, in place of an actual badge back on the lift gate for the BMW badge. Oh, look at that. The window is partially rolled down. I didn't know about that. Are you serious? Hot Wheels never does that. Maybe they've done it in castings in the past. That's not a defect, is it? I don't think so, because this one's rolled all the way up. Somebody comment down below if they've noticed that. That's actually really cool. I'm surprised they included that on there. It is kind of hard to see, but you can see with the reflection on the light that is a partially rolled down window. Interesting if that is actually what that is. But yeah, both of these are very cool castings, so I was definitely glad that I stopped in there just for these. But of course, the highlights, I think, are the pullback speeders, which once again I wasn't finding ever since my closest CVS had that few in stock on that day. I didn't actually see any after that trip there. But here's the Mad Manga, the typical pullback speeders box. You have a picture of the car on the front with what the opening features are. You have a pullback picture up there. And then the different, I guess, stats on the back here, I guess we'll say, of how far this can be pulled back and how far it can just zoom forward. So we'll get this one out. Love that purple on there for sure. I don't think... yeah, this has these odd things. I don't know if I showed this in the first pullback speeder thing. Is they're not screwed in place. They have these like tab things, and then you pull it up, and the car comes right out. So that's okay. I wish there was an actual screw in there, though. I think that's going to be kind of hard to put back in the box. But wow, that's a nice looking bigger version of the Mad Manga casting. Look at that. Oh, it's actually a metallic purple finish, too. That is really cool. Nice looking chrome wheels. Do you have the racing stripe down the center? That is a matte finish, too. Kind of rough up there, but not a big deal. I love, once again, the metallic paint finish, and then you have these chrome wheels on there, too. Super cool. Rubber tires. You have these separately cast exhaust pipes in the back. Opening doors. A little bit of interior detail, too, with those gray plastic seats. And the molded-in steering wheel, too. It's pretty quick with the pullback motor, too. But the Mad Manga looks really cool in that purple paint scheme. And last but not least, for the CVS haul, we have the pullback speeder Dodge Challenger RT Scat Pack in this really cool looking blue with the red interior and black wheels. From the Muscle Mania series, and this one I forgot to say is from the Night Burner series. So we'll get out this one. This actually has an opening hood. I didn't know about that until I got it. There's a picture of that on there. And then you have the picture of the pullback function up here, and then some more info back here, similar to the Mad Manga box. So we'll see how this Scat Pack works. Let's unlock this thing. Yeah, I actually hurt my finger the first time trying to get these things up. I ended up using, like, I forget what. The one was very stubborn. It wasn't one of these two. It was one, I think it might have been like the twin mill or something. But yeah, these were really easy enough to get. But that first time I got these things, I was like, what am I doing with this? But there we go. That was easy enough to get off, thankfully. Here's our Challenger RT Scat Pack. That blue is really cool. You even have a logo back here. I guess it's the Scat Pack logo. You got some more stuff up there. Speed Demons, looks like it says. There's another small badge on there. Nice detail on the front with the grille and the lights. Challenger RT. You got the taillight detail back there too with the Dodge inscription. And then here's the opening hood. A little bit of engine detail in there. It's kind of hard to see. The hood doesn't open up that high, but glad Hot Wheels included the opening hood. Very cool. Awesome. Well, that was a nice little haul of Hot Wheels models that I got from CVS. And I'm glad that I was able to get them for the discount that I got them for with those coupons, for sure. Now we'll see what we can find in terms of diecast cars at various stores at the mall. All right, here are all the cars that I found when I went with my friends on a trip to the King of Prussia Mall. First, we have 2 Hot Wheels cars from Uncanny, a pack of 5 Maisto models from 5 Below, and then 5 more small-scale models here from a store called Miniso. And the cars are apparently also sold under the store brand name, too. I haven't heard of the Miniso store, or like the store chain, I guess we'll say. So that was kind of cool to discover both a store and I guess a brand of model cars that I have not seen in the past. And I was definitely happy to find all of these cars that you see here for sure. So we're going to go ahead and get all of these out of their packaging. So we're going to start with the 2 Hot Wheels cars that I got from Uncanny, which I have gotten Hot Wheels from in the past. They're like a comic book and game store. Up first, we have the Plymouth Barracuda convertible from the HW Roadster series. Looks really cool in this red here. I have seen this before, I think maybe at Giant or something, but I didn't get it. But I thought it looked pretty cool, and it happened to be there at the Uncanny store, so I decided to get it. Looks really cool in that red. I love the wheels on here too. I think it's actually a re-released casting from like the 2000s or something, but wow. That red looks awesome. Not too much detail on the front or back, but the paint job does look very nice, as do the wheels as well. So definitely glad that I found that one for sure. Next we have the Ford Performance Supervan 4, which was new for 2024 from the Greenspeed series. This was based off a series of concept vans that Ford produced over the years. Matchbox actually made a Supervan 2 model, or a model of that concept van back in the 1980s or so. But here is the modern Ford Supervan 4. Looks really cool. Nice aerodynamic looking electric van. See, it has the Ford tampos on the sides. You got some detail back there as well. Very cool. Kind of reminds me of the Ford Transit a little bit. I'm trying to see. Yeah. Looks very cool. I have seen that one in the past too. Or actually, I don't think I have, but I was looking for that one, and I decided to get it from Uncanny. Up next, we have this pack of 5 Maisto models, or Maisto, from 5 Below, where you will frequently see these 5 packs of Maisto models. There's some stuff on the back there. What stuck out to me in this pack was the Toyota Supra for sure, along with the Blazer on the bottom there. So I was happy to find this one there. And it was actually the last Maisto 5-pack that was there at that store. I don't have any in-store footage of any of these mall stores because we were kind of in and out of them fairly quickly, and it was decently crowded too. So just figured it would save time, and I would just grab all the models when I saw them. But I was glad that I bought all these for sure. But that was kind of hard to get off there. We'll see what cars we got from this set here. Here's some kind of a blue fantasy casting called the GT Racer, based off like a modern race car. Looks nice in that metallic blue. You got the gold wheels on there too. Plastic spoiler and painted on headlights. Looks nice for a fantasy race car casting, I think. Then here's a fuel truck, or like a gas tanker of some sort. It says Castro on the sides of it. It's bright orange with the white tank on there. Very cool. And Eddie Castro, who was the art director of the Maisto and Brago brands, I believe was the one who designed this casting, or designed, I guess, the artwork for this particular casting. But very cool. And of course, the truck is metal and the tanker portion is made out of plastic. The 2022 Toyota GR Supra is the next car from this set. I thought this looked really cool in this yellow, for sure. I forgot Maisto was actually making a model of the GR Supra as part of their fresh metal line, but it has some decent detailing on there. A little bit of a rub mark on the front corner there, but I'll be able to get that off probably. Painted on headlights and taillights and badging as well. And all these do have nice, smooth, rolling wheels, which I do like to see. Next, we have the 2015 Ford Mustang GT in this really nice yellow. I have the white version of this casting, and Maisto also made a 1/18 scale version of this model, which I also have in red. And they also did make a yellow version of the 1/18 scale version too. But got the nice GT badge on the back and the Mustang logo in the front. It looks really nice. And the paint job on all these models, I think, are quite well done, especially for being, cheaper models. Last but not least, we have this Chevy Blazer, 1979 K5 Chevy Blazer, in this really nice white and red paint scheme. This, I think, was a new casting either for last year or the year before, but I was happy to find this one because I'm looking for this one for quite a bit of time now, but very nice. Nice set of 5 cars there for sure from Maisto. They usually include mainly, licensed castings in these sets, but they do have some fantasy castings included in them too. All right, we'll finish off by opening up all of these models from the Miniso store, and apparently the Miniso model brand. I don't really know too much about this store or this brand of models, but this Bentley Flying Spur was what stuck out to me. In fact, I actually saw these cars in the store as I was walking by, and I thought, oh, I got to go in there and see what these cars are. And I was glad that I did. But here's the blister versions of the cars. So we have a BMW Z4 and a Nissan GTR as well. Then we have these mystery boxes. They show you the possible 6 cars that come in them, but then you also have different pictures on the side. So I don't know if this means I'll be getting the Supra and the Lamborghini Huracan, or if that's just the 2 pictures that they use for these cars. I'm not totally sure on that, but we'll open up all these and see what we got going on in terms of models. It'd be kind of cool to see if I do get the Supra to go with the other Supra that I have right there. But yeah, let's see what we got going on here. Pull this out. And it's the BMW Z4, which I already have in the blister pack there. Whoops. Oh well. At least now I got 2. Maybe I'll keep the one in the blister and open up the one in the baggie here. But yeah, interesting. Looks like it comes in this sealed up plastic bag. So we'll see if we can get it out from the plastic bag. I do like the mystery models concept though, because we know that Hot Wheels has done that, and I think even a Majorette has done that too. So, very cool. Here's a BMW Z4. And this really nice bright red with the black wheels and the black grills. I think it's decently detailed. These were about $6 each, so kind of pricey. And it seems like these combine, I want to say, maybe Maisto, Majorette, and Matchbox in terms of details and quality. It does have suspension, as you saw there. And okay, looks like these are made by CCA models. And I guess Miniso is just the distributor. So these aren't actually manufactured by the Miniso brand or the store chain, but they're made by CCA. But that did have detail in the front too, as you saw with the headlights and everything. I'm going to guess the rest of these models will be kind of similar in detail, but we'll see what we got here in this box. Hopefully it isn't a third BMW Z4. That'd be really actually kind of funny if it was, but we'll pull this. Yeah, these are hard to get opened up. Pull out these tabs. And, oh, what's this? It's the Audi that I saw. Oh, it's the Audi RS5 race car. Yeah. Interesting. That's a cool one. I have a model of the Audi RS5, just the regular coupe by Hot Wheels, and the A5 coupe by Major S. So this will actually make a nice addition to that little, I guess, mini collection that I have going on there. These are like opening up bags of cereal or something with how, how difficult it is to pull them apart. There we go, finally. And then I almost dropped it. Here's the Audi RS5 race car. Really looks cool in that black. The chrome wheels kind of look a bit odd paired up with this almost matte finish of black, but the car itself looks really cool, I think. It does have some nice detail in the front, as you saw, with the headlights and the badging and grille, so I do like to see that. And these cars do seem to roll decently smooth as well, so cool so far. Wish they were like $1 or $2 cheaper, but definitely a more unique brand, I guess. I'm not sure where else, at least here in the US, you can get these models by CCA or find these Miniso stores, but I'm glad that the King of Prussia Mall had them there. And then, as you saw, I did have the other BMW Z4 here, so we're just going to leave that in the blister for now. I might open it up later or give it to somebody. But we will open up this Nissan GTR in this anniversary paint scheme. There was a 2020 Nissan GTR anniversary edition that came either in blue and white or in this red and white. Or white and red, I guess I should say. White with the red stripe, and then blue with the white stripe. So we'll get out this one and see how that looks. I do have the Hot Wheels version of the same car, but this one seems to be a little bit more detailed. Looks cool. Decent detailing in the front and back. It just says Nissan GTR on the base. No Nissan badge on the trunk, like there should be, but at least the paint quality is very nice. It's actually a metallic white finish, and it looks really nice on this particular car. It does have the same wheels as the BMW Z4. I guess they're going for like a, like a Maisto, Majorette, or Matchbox approach, and just having a very limited set of wheels for their cars to save on costs. But that GTR did look cool, I think. Last but not least, we have this Bentley Flying Spur in this nice, beautiful British racing green. I don't really have that many models of Bentleys in general, and I don't have any models of the Flying Spur, so I really did want to get this one, and I was happy that I did. These all, of course, do have the card artwork. It looks quite nice, where you have a picture of the car kind of on the upper right portion of the blisters, or of the cardboard. So we'll get out this Flying Spur and see how that one looks. There we go. There's the Bentley Flying Spur. Really nice. Kind of on the smaller side. This is actually a huge car in real life, but I guess CCA had to scale it down to fit inside the blister pack. But wow. Nicely detailed too. I do love the detail with that front grille. Nice looking wheels on there too, done in chrome. And that deep green looks really nice on this particular car, I think. Absolutely. And you have the painted on headlights and taillights too. And side windows too, which is nice to see. Very cool. Was definitely glad that I stopped in that store and got these unique models. I think I might go back there to that mall just for that store at some point if they happen to release more of these cars. They are kind of on the pricey side, as I already said, but it is nice to have some, more unique models made by a more unique brand to add to my collection of 1/64th scale models. So definitely glad that I stopped in that store for sure. All right, well, here's all of the various models that I got from various stores over the course of a couple weeks. I was definitely glad that I stopped in all of those different stores, and it was nice to go to the mall and be able to shop at multiple stores at once, basically. And I discovered that Miniso store that had those CCA brand models, as you saw. So yeah, I'm definitely satisfied with my haul here. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.